Hello, and welcome to Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Today, we are continuing on with our Fast and Furious 143 car review. And we have the next 4 stages, 16 through 19 to do. So, in this first book, book number 16, we have the 71 Plymouth GTX, which is one of my favorite cars. I absolutely love this car. So, there's our 71 GTX, driven by none other than Vin Diesel, Dominic Toretto. I'm kind of torn between if I had a chance to have this car or I had Pac 18's car. I don't know, I think maybe I'd take both of them. They're both really cool. Definitely the 71 Plymouth. So, let's see what the book has in store. Here's the first page. Talks about them wanting to film in New York City. And then there's the story on the GTX. It says, despite Plymouth's status as an affordable, inexpensive brand with Chrysler, the GTX, along with the Fury, were the most powerful and luxurious models in the entire range. The history of the GTX was short, and it barely remained on sale for 5 years. The 71 model was the final incarnation and was also the most different variant. It is the rarest of the whole series, which very few units were produced. That's what it says about the GTX. And I guess they based the GTX on the satellite. So, and it, the front end does kind of look like the Plymouth satellite. And then here's your tech sheet. I still think it's an awesome car, even if they did base it off of a satellite. Here's the next page. I was kind of sad to see him destroy that car in the movie, but that seems to be kind of what they do in the Fast and Furious is destroy cars. So that's our GTX. Now our next car is our Honda 2000 AP1 AP2 from 2001. Now, earlier in the series, we did already have a Honda S2000, but it was a 2000 model, and it was Johnny Tran's car from Race Wars. Well, the one we get, the other 2000 that we get, is Too Fast, Too Furious Suki's car. That's so we got Suki's little pink car. And that actually makes 5 Too Fast, Too Furious cars. Because right here, I've got the Skyline, the Evo, the Camaro, and then Roman Pierce's Spider. So this is the 5th car from Too Fast, Too Furious. And we also got 5 cars from the first movie. 2 of them of Vin Diesel, 2 from Paul Walker, and then Johnny Tran's car. And then we'll have 4 of them from number 7. I mean, not number 7. I mean number 6, because we got the Daytona Superbird, the Ford Escort, and then the Camaro. And then we'll have this one here that I will unbox in a minute. That goes with those 3 from number 6. And then I've only got 1 car from number 7 so far. And I've got 2 cars from number 8. I got the Toretto Mustang, and then this one here that I will unbox. And then the last one is that Chevy Chevelle, which I can't remember which number that was from. But anyhow, on to Suki's car. So there's our first page. And there's that. And then here's the article on the car. And then the spec sheet for the car. A little bit more. And there we go. And that's Suki's car, pack 8 or book 18. So now we'll move on to the 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Now, actually, when I got this car, I couldn't remember where it was in the movie, but on the slip that I got, it said Fast 9 on the slip, and then I realized that. Then I remembered that this car is the car that was racing against this car. So this was the car I think Dominic Toretto had, and this is another car that I wish I could have. I mean, this thing is just beautiful. It's a 2000 Hellcat. But I love the black, and I love the gray and gold stripes on it. It's just a really nice looking car. Got the stripes going all the way down the back of it. Just a really, really nice looking car. I mean, Like I said, I wish I could have a real version of that. But I priced out one of these one time, and they were like $70,000. Expensive cars. All right, so here we go with the first article. And it says at the time it was one of the new models that was driven by Dominic Toretto in Fast 9. I'm going to have to probably watch Fast 9 again just to relive this car. So there's the article on the car. And then the text sheet on the car. Yeah, it's a 707 horsepower Hellcat Charger. Is what it says. And there's the last sheet. So that's it for number 18, our Hellcat Charger. Now our last car comes from, I think like I said, Fast 6. I think it's Roman Pierce's car that got squashed by the tank. But it's our Ford Mustang Fastback, a 69 Mustang, which is right here. So we've got two Mustangs now, and well, three Mustangs. Two old school ones and one new one. Now, one thing I didn't quite like about this, and I don't know, maybe they had a hard time doing it, but these taillights are not really straight. You can see how that one's bent there. But maybe it's hard to get the sculpting right on it. But you'd almost think maybe if you have a quality control problem getting the light in there, maybe you'd think that they would try to fix that. But otherwise, I mean, the car is really cool. Just that one little weirdism there. So then we got a little story about Letty. And then there's our story on our Mustang. And then there's our text sheet. there's the last page. Now I'm trying to remember the what the year was on the green Mustang. And right now I just can't remember what the green Mustang was. So let's see. We got it was a 67 Mustang. So we got a 67 and a 69. So the Tokyo Drift Mustang was a 67. And then the Roman Pierce one here was a 69. And the other Mustang was a 2015. The Fast 9 one was 2015. So we got 67, 69, and 2015. So, anyhow, well, there's your latest pack of cars to the growing collection of fast cars that I've got sitting in front of me. These cars aren't available on Fanhome anymore. But even if they were available, they're very pricey. They're about $70 a shipment. I mean, I understand, you're getting, 4 cars, 4 cars per pack. But, since this year started, they decided to add tax onto all the collections, which makes them higher. Plus, they're even adding, money to the actual subscription. I can't really show it to you now because I don't have the website. The website shows, the added tax and the added money to the actual, price of the car. But on an update note, I will be getting the next pack of the Knight Rider here, probably next week. They've sent it out, so I should maybe have that by next weekend. I'm still waiting on the roof piece for the Dodge Charger to come back in stock, so they'll send me the next pack of the Dodge, so that's on hold. Eleanor down here, I do have the next pack of Eleanor coming. That should be this weekend. And the Nissan should be in this weekend as well. So I'll have the next 6 stages of the Nissan, and then I'll have the next stages of Eleanor, and then a week after I'll have that one. So I don't know when they'll get to doing the Dodge again. I think they said by the end of June, but that puts the Dodge a month behind if, because I think they sent me like April's pack, and then the one I'm waiting on is supposed to be May's pack. So I don't know. Things are just getting kind of frustrating over at Fanhome. I was enjoying building this, building these two when I started a year ago. And, this one, like a couple months into it, they raised up the price. And so then I was paying, an increase on that. And then, and so then I was paying through that. Well, then now the last few packs, they've raised the price again and added tax. So now this car is $70 to build it, whereas, a year ago it was like less than $60 to build it. And this one up here was about $60 to build, and now it's about $65 to finish it because of the tax that they added. So I'm kind of stuck, I'm kind of stuck, building these two from them, because I could go on eBay and buy the parts for this one. The only problem is the roof section for this that they're currently out of is $100 on eBay. And every single part for this car cost the price of 4 packs for 1 pack. So it's like $70 for 1 piece of this car instead of $70 for 4 pieces. And I did humor eBay because I was waiting on pack 2 of Eleanor. I humored eBay and I found some cheap prices on the Eleanor parts. I ordered them. The only thing I didn't get was the book of how to put the parts together. So like I said, I'm kind of stuck, dealing with high prices in order to finish these two. So I guess that's all I got for today. I've been Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Have a nice day. And I'll see you next month for the next 4 packs of this Fast and Furious car collection.